Okay, Muifa, we are talking about Prince2 today, yeah? Some people ask us why there are two beginning parts of Prince2. There is starting up a project and there's also initiating a project. Can you explain why we need something called starting up a project? Let's
Starting
go
up
there.
starting up a project is a pre-project process. It, in fact, you just what you do is you just look at the project mandate or project requirement, then you quickly do a quick checklist to see if the project if is viable. That's the starting up process has different activities. So you want to get the appointment of the project executive and the project manager, and also you want to quickly look through if your organizations has the done the previous similar types of project before. It- and very quickly you look at the what we call the project mandate, whether the reason and justification of the project is viable or not. Okay, so that is basically what is the pre-project. That means a very quick checklist to show that to show to the project board or the management to let them commit the resources that is needed for doing more detailed planning.
Why is it that they pay so much attention to the executive and the project manager? I notice here they say design and appoint the project management team, but obviously not the entire team would have been possibly identified at this stage. But why executive and project manager? Why don't they lay emphasis on appointing other people first? It looks as if these two are the essential that you can't start a project without both of them, doesn't it?
Correct. The essential people that is being appointed at the very beginning is your executive, the one who make the decision, and the project manager to do the work. So the project manager, if they have anything in doubt with the project mandate, then they can check with the executive. That's more like
And
check
the
and
executive
balances.
is somebody who has authority to commit time, resources, etc. Right? And the project
Yes.
manager usually is not in the position. Although in a lot of organizations, they seem to put the entire responsibility on the project manager, even though the project manager doesn't really have much authority in terms of resources, isn't it? And I guess that's where Prince2 kind of is sensible in that sense. What about the outline business case? Why do they call it the outline business case and not the business case?
Because as we are aware, this is a pre-project stage.
I see. Okay.
So we just need to briefly understand what are
Reasons for the
the
project. Yeah.
reason for the project and what are the benefits for the projects.
What about this thing called project approach? Well, I see they've got two things here. One is to choose the project approach, and they put it in the same kind of box, assemble the project brief. So, what exactly do you mean by the project approach?
Okay, when we have a mandate, so this is a pre-project stage, so we have to quickly gauge whether what is the approach that we want to take to deliver the solutions or the products or services that is required, so that if
For
let's say
example,
for example if we want to do it in-house, whether we have the resources to do it in-house,
mhm.
or we may choose to outsource or to buy off the shelf, and the we have to do a quick justification to see whether is it fit the requirements, is the
I see.
costing,
But
everything's
I guess
okay.
approach sometimes is to do with corporate policy at that point in time, isn't it? Whereby there may be a policy to outsource most things
Yeah.
or everything. Or there may be a policy where certain types of projects are done in house. Or it could be a kind of mixture. But basically, that's what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And this thing called assemble the project brief. But why do you what is it exactly that you're assembling into this thing called a project brief?
A project brief has what we call a description of the reason and the objective for the project. The first part. When the word here assemble means you put together what we have done in outline business
I
case.
see.
So we don't want to do it again. The when
management
we
team.
have defined the management team, we will be part of the project brief, and then we would from the outline business case, we will come up with the product description, which is become part of your project brief.
I see they've got planning the project here as well. Is that what it is? Plan the initiation stage? Why don't they call it planning the projects?
This is not the project plan. This is a pre what we call pre-project stage. So this what we do here.
The starting up a project is a pre-project stage.
Yes.
So what are we doing here in the pre-project stage of starting up a project? Plan initiation stage is?
The plan initiation stage, that means we produce an initiation stage plan. That means a plan consists of the resources, that whether the project manager alone can complete the task to do a detailed planning for the project, or you need additional people. And what are the things you need? What are the management product or deliverable that you need to produce during the initiation stage?
Initiation stage, I understand, is the first stage of any PRINCE2 project, right?
Yes.
So, and that is actually where you do the detailed strategizing and planning. So here we are basically talking about planning the planning, right?
Yes.
In a sort of way.
Yes.
Okay, I think that about wraps up the quick overview of starting up a project. And in the next session, we shall look at initiating a project. And that's me, Simon, signing off, and Muifa as well. And until the next time we see you, bye-bye.